Hey guys, this is just me a short, quick little video on some cards I feel are kind of underrated. There are 5 spawn traps and 5 monsters I'll be showing. If you guys leave enough likes, maybe I'll do some overrated cards, because there are a lot of those too. Alright. First card, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. It's actually a pretty good card. There's also Light Imprisoning Mirror, but I'm just using cards I have for now, because it's just how it's going to work. So, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is pretty good because it negates all the effects of dark monsters. Have a problem with Dark Worlds? Just play this. Get 2 of them out. Then, yeah. Because it can only do either the graveyard or the field. But if you have 2 of them, you can just both. Alright. So that's one card. Yeah, it's pretty underrated. False Trap. This card's actually pretty good, and you can use it as a decoy if there's just a card you do not want to be destroyed. It's basically what it does. Alright, Intrigue Shield. This has been re-released in a newer pack. It has been re-released in Shadow Spectres, and I do believe it is in Legacy of the Valiant. It's actually pretty good. Once per turn, while the equipped monster's in attack position cannot be destroyed by battle, and you take no battle damage from it. Alright. Now, another spell. Well, this is the first spell, actually. This card's pretty good, too. Even though the monster equipped with it does lose 1,000, they do get to attack directly. Delta Attacker. I have never seen anything really about this card. Even though it's really good, you could FTK with this card. Get a Mausoleum, Delta Attacker, 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons first turn. Hey, you might have lost 6,000 life points. Oh well. FTK. Worth it. Alright. Now, for the monsters. This is the only Xyz in this. Dronosaurus. This card is actually pretty good for an old Xyz. So yeah, it has 2,000 attack, which is not horrible. It's not hard to summon. So if you can just get it out, and then you get like a free 2,000 damage, plus all that extra damage you do just from the attack. 1,000 damage every time, basically, anytime you want. Alright. White Knight Dragon. This card's pretty good, actually, because it's unaffected by spell and trap cards that target it, and if your weaker monster is targeted, White Knight Dragon's effect, you can just discard a card from your hand. Now they have to attack a 3,000 attack monster that can't be affected by spell and traps. Alright, Grandora. This is a card Yugi has used. I don't think it's too underrated, and it wasn't a 10, but it's pretty good. And I don't really see very many people mention it at all, which is kind of disappointing, because it's actually pretty good. Alright, the Dark Eradicator Warlock. This is an older card, but it's still absolutely just amazing, because there's a lot of like spells and stuff that they special summon, and your opponent may use 5 to 6 spells each turn. If they do that, they're gonna lose 5 to 6,000 life points because Dark Eradicator. Alright. Then the Summon Skull. Most people just go for Dark Magician. The Summon Skull is just as good, except for it's 1 less tribute. So, I mean, sure, the Dark Magician has some of those things to help it out and make it better and make it actually good, like Dark Magic Attack, and then there is Compulsory or Diffusion Wave Motion, and then 1,000 Knives. Well, if you don't have those, just use Summon Skull. Alright. That was all for this video. I just want to make a quick little video on some underrated cards. If I get enough views and likes on this video, maybe I'll do an overrated list of cards. These weren't necessarily in a certain order, but because I just kind of threw some cards I do feel are underrated together. And thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe.